What's that noise?
Huh? Oh, where is it?
Right here, dude.
Hello,
Jimmy.
welcome back, everybody. Woo!
Jimmy does not know how to put a microphone on, so I have to mute his microphone.
Those things cost like $500 a pop. You may have just broken that.
Do you know what's going on?
Do you know how much that Red Bull has?
Actually, the Red Bull hat for us more than the mic, probably.
He's sober, by the way. He just doesn't know how to put heads up.
It's the broken one. It's to be fair, it is the broken one. That's why we brought
Hide the cord, Jimmy.
Snake King's dad to help out.
Pull the microphone closer to his mouth. Oh my god.
Super broken. That was the one that Blitz wore. And his head's so big that he can't bigger than
Oh.
His head's bigger than yours and Ben's
Okay.
combined.
It's fine. I'll hold. Okay. Good job. Speak to the world, Jimmy.
Hey guys.
For those of you who don't know, we're watching.
Is my mic working? I'm sure it is. Okay.
Test.
What am I doing here?
Hello, Dota Demon.
Hey.
We got Jimmy in the house.
It's me.
Unfortunately, not still in the qualifiers. But you had a good run.
Interrogation or what? What's going on?
No,
here?
we're gonna.
Okay.
We're
Let's just focus on this game. guys.
Background information.
Yeah.
Okay.
The offlane player for Team High Council of Wizards and Priests. Why that awful name? That's what I want to know.
That's on. I'm sure that's on Clairvoyance and Mason's
Okay.
approval. I did not approve
It's
of
an
this
anime
name.
name.
Yeah, something like that.
And Ben Wu's back.
So you have no vote in your team
No,
name?
no, I didn't. I did not condone to it.
Yeah. We're here to cover the China qualifier or China
Yes.
qualifiers. We're in the playoffs now.
Where's
Yes,
that
we
little
are.
volume thing?
So
This is too
pray that the Perfect World servers are kind to us today, so we
Please.
do not get choppy.
Pray.
gas. Pray.
loud. The volume.
Pray to Sacco.
Is this my volume? Oh, okay. Okay, we got a draft. Let's hop in the draft. We got. This is the first game of China we're actually casting. I think
We saw some here
We
and
saw
there.
like some here and there.
Saw
but we haven't done any
Fantuan and-
casting, yeah, Fantuan when they were already knocked out.
Yeah.
So,
Are you guys familiar with any of these teams?
I've seen Newbee
yeah.
Young play a little bit. I watched them in the TI5 period where there were no teams playing, like the month before, where no one wanted to play anything.
Is it the same roster then?
I think
Or-
some of them are similar. I don't know. These teams like flip so often because a lot of them get promoted to better teams.
And often they use their Chinese nicknames in games, so you're like not actually sure which player it is.
You just gotta look at the symbols. Which?
Well, they swap from their like English name to their Chinese one,
Gotcha.
and then you're never quite sure.
They have Newbee Young. There's like Newbee Miracle. There's real Newbee.
On the Liquid P
Newbee
for Newbee, I think they actually have 4
XYZ.
teams.
Let's
Yeah.
see what else do they have.
Newbie X,
We-
Newbee-Y,
No,
Newbee Z.
no, it's just Newbee Young, and Newbee
Okay.
Miracle.
CDEC had 2 or 3. Vici Gaming have like 3. They have
Yeah.
Vici Game Potential. It's confusing. DK has apparently more than 1. This is DK Scuderia. How did they come up with these names? Like, that's not a Chinese word, Scuderia, is it?
No.
Oh,
Can you-
DK wrong. Shout out to EG Fear. I hope he's watching.
Scuderia means stable in the Italian language. It has entered English usage mainly through professional auto racing, in which many Italian teams incorporate the term in their names. Scuderia may refer to Scuderia Ferrari, a successful Italian Formula One team.
It's the new Ferrari.
So it means stable.
So they took their name from a Ferrari racing team. Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
DK.stable.
Yeah, DK.stable. We're not going to disband in 2 weeks. Maybe 4, but not 2. Okay. So we'll see Newbee Young versus DK. This is a tiebreak match, so important. The winner advances to playoffs.
So it's SEA in America that really like Alchemist, and China and EU that really
There's-
just don't like it that
There's
much.
Ember as well. I mean, America and EU would likely first pick the Ember Spirit here. And I'm surprised it's neither banned or picked in the second phase either. Rubik coming out. It's really interesting.
I seem to see some heroes that some regions prefer. The other, like even the supports, like AA seems to come up like every America game, but other regions.
AA,
don't see as
Dazzle,
much.
AA and Dazzle, AA, Dazzle, Ember are like the 3 priority picks right now for like AM. Haven't watched too much in E EU.
Okay. Well, we'll see Rubik, Earthshaker come out, possibly as the support duo for DK. Earthshaker, I guess, a bit flexible. Newbee Young picks Spirit Breaker now. Nothing too different. This is just feeling like a pretty cookie-cutter draft as far as the
It's
two
pretty
teams are
cookie cutter, but I
concerned.
think DK Scuderia plays some different stuff. Looks like they had an Invoker pickup. They played Juggernaut on that same lineup. They had a Lifestealer pickup. They had a Dragon Knight pickup. So it's
Chinese teams were playing quite a bit of Dragon Knight in Nanyang during the qualifiers for China. I was casting a lot with Winter, and we saw Dragon Knight like in every second game, it felt like.
I like Invoker a lot, actually. It's good versus, I think, all three of those heroes. The Quaswex. How do you feel about Invoker, Jimmy?
Situational. It depends how you really want to play him. It's seen much more Quaswex than the Exort. I really like his buffs, though, ever since the whole Aghanims, and upgrades all his spells up to an extra level. But I don't know. I think there's just much better heroes at the moment. That's like, there you have your Shadow Fiends, Queen of Pain, Templar. I think Invoker needs a lot of support in the early game, in the early phase for the first couple minutes.
When you wouldn't pick it when you have Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, you wouldn't pick
No. Of course, I'm just saying for like the mid hero.
I'm more to disagree with Ben. Like,
what do you think about the Ags versus Octarine?
I don't know. Mason, an avid Invoker player, just told me like he thinks it's pretty dog shit. He'd say if you go Octarine, considering like how much of a buff Aghanims give you, with obviously the no mana reduction, and all his spells being buffed now. And Octarine's, you get the cooldown, but he thinks the +1 on all the levels is much more ideal.
And the Super Deafening Blast.
Yeah, the Super Deafening Blast. But you get that anyways, don't you?
Oh
yeah, 25. Yeah, you don't need eggs.
Yeah.
No.
Get 22 now.
Yeah.
Nice.
So DK will be running Core Shaker, or at least in the off lane. Rubik Dazzle, standard supports.
There's a Dazzle.
Yeah.
AA, come on, Newbee. AA is just so good against Dazzle. But I think it'd be okay for Newbee Young still as well. I'm not sure. I think it's safer to save their safe lane. Well, Quap can still safe lane. They could pick another mid like Templar. PL comes out.
Commit to that carry, which gives, I guess, DK the info they need to quote-unquote counter-pick it.
I thought DK was going to pick PL.
I thought so too. I'm surprised. I mean, this triple melee and PL against an Earthshaker, and of course Shadow Fiend too. There's a lot of AoE against him. Put a lot of pressure on him early.
Yeah, if I were Newbee Young, wouldn't you rather like ban it in 5th phase as opposed to pick it? Is it really that good with your lineup?
I don't know. It's just China picks is very different. I haven't been following the scene as of lately, so I'm just seeing
China picks,
man. Come on.
And even within China, like what the top teams do at ESL 1 is very different to what like the tier 2 teams are doing. Like teams like these teams play each other a lot in their tournaments, and IG, Vici Gaming, CDEC only play a few tier 1 tournaments. So
I really haven't seen PL in a while. I think Ember would have been a better pick here, honestly.
Yeah. Well, Ember's great against PL gets banned, so.
So what do they?
It definitely would have been for
carry?
DK.
Yeah.
No, not enough lockdown.
So they're looking for that safe lane farmer to go against a Darkseer lane, and obviously in the mid game has to be able to deal with the PL to some extent.
And then what? So what else do we have for picks coming out for DK? AM's a 6.84 pick, but not too many teams like it. Versus PL and 6.85.
Dazzle Rubik support. It's good against Darkseer. Not good against Spirit Breaker, really, but
Clinks.
I don't know.
Luna.
Juggernaut is Juggernaut's banned, so
Luna could work.
you could spend time on a 5-man because like SF Luna they could push all the towers down pretty fast.
Pull out the storm. The return on Tamaga.
Now this is
You gotta go with it. Anti-mage.
standard cookie cutter for the most part from DK. I guess you might not want to AA now that AM comes out. You'd rather have like extra catch /
Yeah, you need more
lockdown.
cash and more lockdown from Newbee Young.
Lion's Band, like options like Shaman, not exactly a good hero.
Skywrath could work. Queen needs to really snowball from the beginning, get a fast Orchids as well.
CM, not exactly great. Frostbite, like not.
She complements the lineup well. Like I said, if you snowball the Queen,
Yeah,
but she's gonna take
maybe.
Shaman.
Huh. I don't know about Newbee Young's pick. I appreciate. I mean, Rubik's gonna steal the wards. It's just I don't know.
That's just a weak support in general. at the
DK's
moment.
pick just it seems much more safe. They have a counter for everything for Newbee Young. It seems like the triple melee. PL gets owned. He can get solo killed. They have a better safe lane.
All their lanes look like mid SF can do fine. Can have the Dazzle to help him out if needed. Feels hard for Newbee Young to pressure their lineup. Even having the Rubik to cancel the charges, the
Earthshaker as well, yeah.
Like it's not easy for Newbee Young to pressure them when the charge can be cancelled so easily.
Do the Chinese players go Yules on Shadow Fiend? Some? Okay, I haven't...
I saw little Fontuan's Shadow Fiend go Yules yesterday, but it's super rare.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, they have so many ways to deal with Shadow Shaman. I don't feel like he's ever going to be able to get the good shackles off anyways. And I don't really like the single target lockdown versus Dazzle anyways.
Well, we got Team DK running the Anti-Mage. Bit of a throwback to the days when Burning was the carry player and would just basically play Anti-Mage every game for Team DK, but...
Captain too, right? Jeez.
Yep. Early TPs down. And we're seeing a lot more level 1 TPs, not even just to your off lane, but like safe lane supports doing it to scout. TPs at level 1, is it just because of the gold change, do you think, Jimmy, or is it something that's just more of a strategic thing?
It's been done before when TPs were still 100 gold. Yeah. It's just you want to make sure you get the D ward, make sure that the off lane doesn't have any vision.
Okay. Well, DK have got down an early movement towards top rune. It looks like one team will get one rune apiece.
Newbee Young's really slow at moving out. Like DK's been posted there for like a good 10 seconds, and Newbee Young are like, I don't know which rune we want to go to.
Very indecisive. DK's prepared. They want to get top rune, contest top rune.
They're all really close.
They're ready to duel.
I think Newbee Young decided. It felt like they were trying to dodge the fight. They started off at bottom. Actually, they would have seen the Shaker there from the high ground.
Oh, jeez.
He's already skilled Raze on Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, they're ready to fight. Iron Shell charge, though, could be problematic. One Iron Shell already coming out. Could see a second one. Nice chip damage already going out, and I think DK going to back
Rubik
off.
should try to get Quap stuck, just force him to get a blink first.
All right, that was not quite the excitement I was expecting. SF will grab the other rune. Oh, will he?
No, he's still going to get it.
He's on the right side.
Oh,
wait, no, maybe not.
Wow.
I didn't think the stun lasted long enough.
I didn't either, honestly.
Too? Normally because you stun and then your body blocked.
That really screws him over, actually. You know, he's missing one creep only.
I mean,
he also is Raze level 1, so he's not going to have souls for some time. When you go Raze level 1, you really want the bounty rune.
I don't think he's going to get the bottle before 2. He went like a half build.
Yeah.
Half stats build.
Actually, it's actually straight jungling and letting Breaker solo against the Earthshaker on bottom lane as well. It's very interesting.
That's pretty good. I think they can get away with it.
Yeah, they can definitely be a little greedy.
Don't you want Spirit Breaker to be able to put some pressure out on the SF, though? Or is
but I mean, like, during mid-game, it's going to be much more ideal when he gets his fast 6, and he's going to create much more pressure this way.
He seems like he's doing really well versus Shaker. Shaker can't really do that much.
What does Earthshaker have for starting items? Okay, he went the right build.
Stout?
Yeah, I mean, just enough regen, because normally, like, offlane ES, you just get 1 regen and try to rush a Soul Ring or Tranquils.
Would you prefer him get a Soul Ring recipe, though?
No, the Style Shield, he's a one-on-one lane, so he can kind of tank and...
Oh, he can get it instead of, like, Mango. I think eventually you want to get a...
Mango's just a reassurance. It's always safe to get
do our Mango. Mango madness.
Game 2. Well, I guess there's no game 2. The best of 3 coming up. SF is struggling. Doesn't have bottle. Forced to buy a salve. And is just going to have to chew through more money to stay in this lane.
Yeah, he's also not able to pull at the 2-minute mark, it looks like. Yeah.
Look how Darkseer is doing right now. You got a Soul Ring.
Just in the jungle, yeah. Soul Ring level 3, it looks like.
He's doing alright. 16 CS, top of the CS board.
What do you make of DK going for the aggro tri-lane with Anti-Mage? Like, because AM can free farm in the offlane, he's in a 3v2 lane, but could have also found that same farm bottom.
They wanted ES to get a good start. They want to create pressure on the PL. I think it's... Newbee just has the lane. I don't know. It really depends on this Breaker. Breaker's going to need to create a lot of space for Newbee. I mean, Quap is going to destroy SF, so they kind of win 2 lanes. Their safe lane is... I don't know, they're not doing so hot. So, I mean, they're counting on Breaker and Queen to really snowball here.
Oh, see Ion Shell Darkseer.
Yes.
Or Spirit Breaker.
And 3 seconds to the next Iron Shell. Earthshaker could be in
He
trouble.
doesn't have mana for it.
No, he does.
First Blood mid,
his
Quap's
Mango.
a solo kill.
I don't think he's going to use it. Breaker, or ES should die here.
Would you have used your Mango there?
Questionable. I don't know. It's debatable.
Like 2 mana away.
It's debatable. He didn't have Orb of Venom, but he did have boots.
Oh god. SF just bought boots instead of bottle and picked up a double TP, I guess to save his money, but mid lane's a
Disaster.
4 CS.
Two souls.
God.
Is SF 3 or 4 level?
He's level 3. He just hit 3.
Quad level
Five
5.5 almost. Jeez, that is a massacre.
Well, why is Quag winning on a null? That's interesting, actually.
Double null, just complete lane dominance is kind of, I guess, the idea when you go for a
I
double
mean, he's
null.
not getting any souls already. I don't think it's needed here, but hey.
Need more mana, man.
Mana pool.
It's really nice when you TP gank too. Sometimes you don't have enough mana for like blink, scream, plus ult, plus scream again, plus TP mana. Well, gotta fill out those slots, man.
When you go to double null, you run out of slots quickly. Especially if you're going to get like a magic wand as well.
2 nulls, bottle, boots, magic wand, TP. Yeah.
That's six slots there.
He might not need a wand, I think. Like,
Yeah.
Wand's always good.
Yeah, I'd
Wand,
prefer a wand over
that's what I'm
null.
saying. Wand is
Yeah.
better than.
Okay,
Here comes a
Rubik.
charge.
Yep.
Oh, here we
Charge
go.
coming in top, and we'll see how they respond to this one. There's a lift already. He gets the stun, but the charge comes
Oh,
through.
that mana burn.
Shackle, not there. The mana break from Anti-Mage. He turns around and gets a kill. Dazzle rocks up, and that was a 3v2, and AM just gets a kill when they're initiating on at top. That feels a bit poorly planned from Newbee.
PL is getting nothing. I mean, at least the other 2 cores are doing extremely well. And of course, the support Spearbreaker as well. He's getting his levels, he's getting his farm.
Did they like expect him not to lift the Rubik there, or not to lift the Spearbreaker or something?
He lifted the Shaman.
Shaman.
He lifted Shaman into Spirit Breaker. It still hit the charge. Oh, wrong. You're in the wrong place.
No grave.
He's got no way out as well. Doesn't even have to use a Scream, so still full mana on
I
Queen
think
of Pain.
he anticipated a grave, but he didn't
Yeah.
even have it skilled up.
Pop now blinking forward. Has Sonic Wave. SF is done for.
Jesus.
Quad playing well, no doubt about it, but this feels like a gift of a game for a Queen of Pain player.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is rough.
Charge coming in bottom lane. We'll see them head down towards the Earthshaker.
Oh, look at ES's build too, 1-3-1. It's pretty interesting. Comes to charge. Here we go.
All TP's coming in. I think they
Shadow
realize
Fiend
Vision
porting.
misses. Oh no. The rays will land, but with the Fission not cancelling the charge. Did have to throw up blind. Didn't have any real vision of it coming in.
Radiant's
Curious if
bottom
Newbee
tower
just
is
anticipated the
under attack.
aggro coming out from DK and they decided on these lanes.
I don't think you expected aggro from that.
Well, because there was showing 4 top and Urshik kind of showed himself bottom as well.
Yeah. I mean, maybe after the rune contest.
It's the
I would
it was
say.
the early ward that they had, so they saw the movement. That breaker placed down when he ported.
Well, they're going on the aggressive once more. They've scouted out this stack, and it
Oh
looks
my
like they're
God.
going to steal it.
Oh.
Quap nearby as well. So there's 4 dire heroes here. You can't even stop this from happening if you're in DK's position.
This was SF's comeback, but
Whoa, this is SF's, what, 3rd death now if he
Oh.
gets too close?
gets a kill
It's
here.
like, what? What's going on? Why are there so many heroes here? Oh no. Yeah, that's a disaster.
And Newbee wanted to be safe about that. Normally, it's just you can't be too greedy. You're deep inside the Radiant Forest.
Okay.
So-
Well, they walk away unscathed. They get the whole stack. They also block it with a reserve reward. That's just what is this SF gonna do?
Does this just become like an anti-mage game where you just hope AM carries?
You really have to anticipate Newbee's mistake, and hopefully they get over aggressive here to the point where you have your Earthshaker, you have your Rubik, you have very good defensive supports. It's extremely hard for DK to pull something aggressive right now because they're really underleveled.
Well, is there anything they can do to help this SF recover? It seems like he's just praying for Newbee to make a
They
mistake.
have to hope for a mistake from Newbee right now.
What would you
honestly.
do, Jimmy?
What would I do? I don't know. I don't know.
They'd go
ES needs his levels, get his blink. I think ES is their key player. Of course, Dazzle being capable of like baiting one of their cores as well, and like I said, Newbee overextending.
You mentioned Shaker being the key hero, getting his farm and blink, but that's still 2,000 gold away.
I don't know about his build now though, because normally when you do this build, it excels when he has a good start and he's not doing so hot. 2 deaths, 22 kills, or 22 last hits, and 2 denies. 2-2-2-2.
There's a 3 in there as well.
Oh, I just got that. Come on.
There's a 3 with the 2s.
Oh,
God. Seen this one before. Queen of Pain now 4-0.
Wow, almost
We'll be rushing
5K,
an orchid.
5K net worth, and SF is struggling on 2K here. This is...
It's not even that it's SF getting wrecked. It means a really fast Orchid screws over the Anti-Mage as well. Anti-Mage is just going to...
and Dazzle and Rubik.
Screws over.
I think Anti-Mage really needs to switch over to the safe lane now, because he's not going to farm as much on the off lane with them constantly pulling and denying the wave as well.
Oh, Spirit Breaker going in on Rubik.
We'll get cancelled, but...
They need some
Well,
Ion Shell action.
We all like DK's draft. Like, what actually happened here that where shit went so wrong? Because for the most part, we thought DK's draft was pretty solid.
I think it was the SF that just got completely owned by the Quap.
They're just giving Shadow Shaman in the lane now with PL going bottom, Darkseer taking the jungle, and coming by and supporting the Shaman if needed, but he's just taking up the jungle. Newbee just has complete map control at the moment, and it's extremely hard for SF to come back. They're taking their stacks, they're warding the neutrals as well.
Got to make do with what little you have.
Well, it is very little right now. AM's the only one with any kind of farm, and normally at this stage, 10 minutes in, it's that hero who's had the easy lane that kind of can create space. Like, that's how the old style was with heroes like Gyrocopter, whatever. Even now we're seeing it with Dooms. You get early farm, good start, and then you go in and fight. But that's not what an AM does. And that's
You
where
hope for
I
the big
feel-
mana void.
Yeah, well, that's where DK I feel is screwed, because their one hero who's had a good start is an AM. If anything, you'd rather have the Oshake and SF having a good start, and those heroes go and fight while AM catches up.
Oh. Tricking
Okay,
him with
SF,
the little ulti here.
go tank Quap ulti, die, you know, counter kill with mana void. That's the plan.
There we go. I mean,
I don't think baiting out your SF is really that great of a plan.
1 for 1. That's worth
Oh,
it.
that's great now.
Yeah, you take any 1 for 1. Even a support for carry 1 for 1.
DK really invested in a lot of sentries. There's 4 sentries around placed in their forest in mid lane. I'm curious if they got any D wards as well.
This ward's still in the jungle, not dewarded.
SCC spots out Baboka. And easy DD, sees if he can TP in time.
Baboka, baby.
Well,
This Queen of Pain's going to get insanely fast orchids. I'd say about 13 minutes in.
That's an aggressive blink and not going to be punished by the looks of it.
Oh, if ES actually got that enchant totem, there's just a possible kill because he was in tower range.
Yeah, Echo.
well, they're
Totem.
sitting ducks right now. There's no creep wave. This tower is about to fall.
Do they have, why are they lingering
There's
around?
2 TPs. They can just both TP out. It looks like they may want to defend. Echo, Fissure,
Oh.
SCC, blinks out. That would have been a big kill. The Nether Strike now comes in. AM Mana Void. There we go.
Hey.
AM rocks up to the party, gets a kill.
1,000 gold for AM.
Now
He's back.
we're talking.
He is back.
Suddenly AM goes from 4 to 5k net worth, and see if DK can get any more off of this. It's going to be a TP in mid, just a dazzle though.
They
so.
needed like Spirit Breaker to walk in there first to get vision of the shaker.
Is this stuff really going to go Midas here?
Yes, just walked in for an Echo. That wasn't like a
Yeah.
blink initiation by any means.
And then just got rocked by Enchant.
Shadowfiend might be going for Midas. I don't know. He hasn't bought his treads. He could have. We'll see right now.
Is this a Midas game? We're seeing a lot of Midases in the America qualifier.
I don't know.
There are all
I don't really
kinds of
approve of
questionable times.
11 Midas Shadowfiend. I'd say if you get it around 6-7 minutes, it's fine, but he can flash farm much quicker with his treads and Aquila.
Well, he hasn't even got a jungle right now, so.
Am and him have to share the jungle though. It might be good to like, you know, if you have less creeps to work with, Midas gives you more per creep instead of.
I don't know why they just didn't deward that obs that they have in the big camp. They knew it's there. They checked it about 3 or 4 times now, but
They've been planning sentries everywhere. They only just now get some more in Dazzle, it looks like.
it's their fourth set
Oh.
of sentry now.
Oh, Rubik up with ultimate now. Something's going well for DK.
See what spell he can still. Something like Sonic Wave
So
would probably be
unfortunate.
ideal.
I mean, Dazzle is now dewarding the spot, but the Observer Ward's been there for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He doesn't
It's
have
made
boots.
good of its use. Yeah. He's really sacking himself. I mean, like I said, he bought 2 sets of sentries, 3 sets of sentries. 12 minutes in.
I think it is Midas.
Yeah, it looks like it. I really don't think he should be doing
Oh,
it.
they're smoked in the jungle. They have
Oh, good map sense there.
they
Maybe
have vision.
they've seen it. They've seen it from the mid lane ward.
Yep.
On the cliff.
They're coming in now. They get the Hex off onto Anti-Mates. The Surf more trappers there. And AM graved up. That'll save his life for now. Look for the blink out. The charge will clip him. Shadow Strike damage likely be enough with an urn. And SB gets 2. And he will go down.
Whacked.
In return. 3 for 1 though. Quap in the back lines killed off the Dazzle, and they're looking for a 4th, potentially even a 5th. But looks like they'll just back off for now.
If SF was just a little bit further away, he would have got the double raise off, and Shaman would have fell. Breaker might have died as well.
I liked how Shadow Shaman didn't hesitate to drop the wards immediately.
It was good. It was good by him.
It was really good.
It would have been different otherwise.
Can't hesitate with those.
Quick PL just boots of travel build for him, so slightly greedier build as far as how much he can fight right now.
PL starting to come back now
Yeah.
after his rough start.
Still out farming Shadow Fiend, so he's not quite in the dumpster.
It's good that he didn't die though during the early laning phase.
That's the Orchid.
13 minutes.
Bottle your teammate.
Yeah.
Not a team player.
Not a team player. It helps so much.
It really
it
does.
saves like 7 seconds.
I know.
Good D word there by Dazzle.
Yeah, they saw them plan it, so they've now taken out a lot of the dire vision. 1 ward in the bottom lane.
He hasn't shown the Orchid yet, so AM definitely does not know.
Radiant ward is. I think he walked. Yeah, he walked past the
Oh,
Radiant
yeah.
ward now. If they had time to click him.
They don't really have good vision in the jungle though to charge after all those sentry drops. Still wrong. Hoping on the boot stream. 15 minutes, man. He's still buying wards. Poor guy.
Poor guy. Vision's very important and key to like actually winning the game and for DK to come back. You don't want Newbee to have complete map control with the
Yeah,
vision.
but if he doesn't have any boots, he's never going to be able to get in range for Grave. He only has level 1 Grave right now, and Quap has an Orchid, so he's just free food.
Selfless player, man. Selfless player.
He's not even going to need to Orchid the Dazzle with at this point.
Fork Lightning, Sonic Wave, dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or just level 2 Sonic Wave means you're killing whoever you go, and so fast Dazzle can't really react. If Dazzle's in position for a Grave, he's getting hit by the Sonic Wave, which is majority of his HP.
So it's a safe reward. I'm not sure. Oh, he did opt for the Midas on Shadow Fiend as well.
Do you think Anti-Mage is going to be able to catch up?
He will.
Do you think he's going to like only die like once or maybe 0 times to
He's
Quap
died
before the Manta?
once. He should be definitely rushing Manta over Vlad's now because Quap has such fast Orchids. I don't know. He's playing very safe. He knows.
It was so early, but
Guess he's just been in the jungle.
He had a very fast mech. AM is catching up now. I mean, that kill earlier on Quap when he had a Mega Curl gave him AM 1k gold.
I think we're good. We spiked for a second in game, and I think we're good now. I don't know if we're back up.
Please no. Picnic or Kelly.
Please get your shit together.
Feels good, man. We're back.
Which team are you on? Charlie's team?
Charlie's team.
That's a meme right there.
That's a lot.
It's
He also said feels bad, man.
We're doing doubles, right?
Yep. 4 in the... Well, we're doing double because we only have 1 day left.
So yeah, but you put like 4.
I know.
Oh.
He said like 2...
Oh, I meant
Did I?
I meant it was a double, as in like we're doing doubles because it's the last day.
I don't understand what's
Well,
going
that
on,
too.
I don't know.
guys.
Don't worry.
They're
All you have to
putting-
know is you're fucking.
Don't
with
worry, Charlie.
They're putting some chips in the jars, guys.
Use as many memes as you want. And can.
Charlie's gonna come back and look at me and tell me, not like this, Jimmy, not like this.
All right.
Nice! More chips are good.
All right, I like chips.
Who doesn't? What are your favorite chips, Jimmy?
Poker chips.
Poker chips?
Yes.
I like Doritos. Cooler Ranch.
When you have,
Those
a
are my
big
jam.
esports LA poker game.
I am
saw
so
the
down.
one that was in was like France or something that some poker site put on. They got in like Rotterdam and a few other people. Shiva went to it. Vlad went to it.
I'm not
Oh, wow.
familiar, but it's
Yeah, they brought in like Shiva, Vlad, and then mostly like StarCraft guys. Like Rotterdam was there, Apollo was there, and they had like a mini esports poker tournament.
Are you allowed to do that in the U.S., though?
Probably couldn't host it in the US, but it was it was played in Europe, and just like because Twitch have their whole poker section, so it was like all broadcast on Twitch. Shiva didn't get last. Shiva got second place, so Dota was not at the bottom. Black got third, I think. He actually did all right.
I played with Blood. He was decent.
How do you rate my poker abilities? Dubious.
Well, you've been drinking most of the time when you've been playing poker, so still
David,
to be
come
determined.
I don't play to win money. I play for the entertainment. I'm willing to lose a bit of money to be entertained.
I remember one time Andrew slow played Cinderin, and Cinderin got so upset. He's like, "Wow, that just happened." and Andrew of all people, Andrew was just playing like he had never played before. It's like, so what does this card mean? Is this a full house?
Classic Andrew.
Yeah. What are these blue chips again? That's what he was doing. He was doing that for like 20 minutes.
How much is each one worth or whatever?
Yeah. And he was building that up, and then he just rolled Sind. That was really funny.
The mini poker tournament, the next summit.
The best player I think is maybe Pyrian.
Oh yeah, Pyrian is.
Pyrian wrecked everyone when we played with him at Summit 2.
He's a shark.
Yeah.
Baboka. Everyone's just dying. They're kind of just hoping for AM to get farm. Yeah, I think that's the only plan that they have, and he's still kind of close to Manta, I suppose. But as of now, Newbee Young, they're on cruise control.
It's turning into the MVP strat, all on one player.
Yeah.
SQD. Or no, QD.
QD.
Cutie.
Yes is the Scuderia. So yeah, Newbee Young in complete control. They've still got Aegis on Quap. Quap going for BKB, so gets
Smart
a
item
defensive
choice.
item,
Earthshaker,
Don't
Shadow
want to own your
Fiend,
team with
Anti-Maga.
too.
Yeah. It's a defensive item that like just lets you play more aggressive because you can just blink into really quote unquote bad spots and just have the BKB to rely on.
So winner of this game will face off versus Team Real Newbie. Do we want to call them Real Newbie? Big Newbie?
Newbie Classic.
TI4 champion Newbie?
Original Newbie.
They're still the
Original
TI
Newbie?
champions, I
OG.
think. If you check the Aegis. Oh no, they upgraded it.
Nice.
I saw Reddit complaining about that just yesterday. I
AUI
guess that's why it got changed.
Curtis Ling, AUI, EG.
All right.
Okay, so winner of this face off against Newbie, and then on the other side of the bracket we have IG facing off versus Wings. So pretty important game. Still going to be tough for these amateur teams to keep up with the professionals, though.
Yeah.
This is where DK makes their comeback. ES just picked up his blink.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So they've got playmaking potential.
They need smokes.
He's gonna solo kill for this. Oh, here we go.
Yo. That's just
fake.
illusions, yeah.
Do you
Wow.
like the bots and the diffusal on Phantom Lancer? I think
It's
that's...
fine.
Is it?
I prefer Yasha to farm a
Yeah,
bit
I
faster.
prefer Yasha and the diffusal.
Radiant's bottom
I mean, he's just farming anyways. It's not like DK's looking to fight.
Yeah.
I think that's...
Newbie looks like they still want to put on the aggression, but I mean, he's... I don't know. Ooh, found,
wow,
found a
that's
ward, actually.
That's a good
Okay.
ward.
Wow, that's surprising.
Does this sentry block the ancients here?
Yeah, it
That
does.
one?
It does.
under attack.
That's a nice little spot. The Radiant Sentry not finding it, it looks like. Man, they've used so many sentry wards on this Radiant side.
Does Dazzle have boots? I'm sure he does now,
He's got
right?
1k,
Come on.
yeah.
Is it worth picking up a gem if you're a DK?
Can they farm it?
I mean,
Look
Rubik...
how much they spend on sentries,
Yeah.
I guess.
Dazzle could have foregone his boots to get a gem. that could have been... I honestly don't think it's that bad of a play, because it's not like they're really fighting. They just D-ward, drop the gem, take it back to base. Look how many sentries they've invested. They've invested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentries. That's 2/3 of a
That's
gem right
just
there.
in the last 3 to 4 minutes. too.
Yeah.
Like, they had countless in the early game laning stage as well.
DK is just ready to wombo combo. Shadow Fiend just picks... Can you click on Shadow Fiend? See what he has?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Blink
Blink.
Dagger.
Blink minus.
Nah, he just wanted to wombo... Oh.
Nah, he just bought the
Snap.
blink just to
Yeah, just to D-ward. Good job.
Even Darkseer is going
YC.
BKB.
YCYK.
Yeah.
Can't see.
That's... Oh, let's go to DD rune, so... Time to go
Nah,
fight.
he bought it specifically because Earthshaker just picked up his blink too, and they want to get a combo off.
As long as Darkseer stays out, they should be fine. He can counterplay with Blink, BKB.
Oh, here we
Vacuum.
go. Oh!
Oh, what was that?
That was not the play.
Quick cast. It looks like a quick cast. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute.
SQD. Nice grave. That'll keep him alive for now, but there is still poison on him. He's going to blink out. Look
He's
for the
dead.
TP. Still dead. Yeah.
I like how we're calling him SQD when it's just QD.
It looks separate to the
Yeah.
tag, and
Yeah.
you see the tag DK, and you just think, oh, it's Team DK.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really bad. 4 for nothing.
This is when Jimmy, if he were in game, he'd be like, "You okay? Yes."
That was some, remind me of...
You'll just be the question mark, perhaps.
No, he
question-
would have paused.
No,
Come
no,
on.
come on, guys.
You would have paused.
No, I don't do that, man. No.
Nah.
I'm a mannered guy. In the officials.
The officials. There's been some decent ult chat in some of the actual matches. Not saying you're not calling you up. I'm just trying to. I've seen quite a lot of
Looking
ult
right
chat.
at me, man. I don't know.
Manor Jimmy would be pause lag.
I think it was some of the it was actually
Old Jimmy,
SEA
come
games
on.
I saw a lot of ult chat. Some of the SEA teams were.
Some
just
American
having fun.
teams too, you know, you have C9 Ritsu, that's always all chatting.
Some of the SEA teams were just kind of laughing at like stuff when the other would fuck up, like kind of plays like that. Like someone actually made a play like that, and then the other player just started laughing.
It happened in the
Chat.
qualifiers too, right? I think I recall.
Yeah, in this very good qualifiers. Because I can't remember who else casting with. Someone was like, "Oh, isn't there all chat rules?" But see another sentry. These sentries have been on point. Although, where's the SF?
That's actually a
with his
good
blink
word.
dagger?
I haven't seen that one in a while.
It blocks as well.
It should block. It should
Yeah.
block.
Okay.
Only reason why they would put a sentry there.
Yeah.
I'm curious if their sentry would block it as well, though.
That is a good
Probably
question.
not. You would just drop it a little bit to the northeast of that observer, right? If it didn't block.
I'm unsure. I haven't seen these word spots in a while.
Take notes, Jimmy.
Jimmy doesn't play support anymore.
Ah, come on, dude.
What?
I'm
I'm not calling you out. You play offlane.
I was saying I watched the Purge video and he didn't point this video out. He had a 2-hour. He had some
Oh,
really
yeah.
good word spots from medium camps, small camps, big camps from Dire and Radiant.
Some sneaky spots.
I feel like a lot of pros are really reluctant to like watch videos or stuff like that done from non-pros.
No, I told him, I was like, this is pretty informative
Oh,
video.
exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like they should be less cocky and willing to give it a shot. It was like that the Brood player who was like some pub star Brood player who taught players like Mag how to play Brood. It's like it's really good.
I heard about this guy
Yeah,
too.
it's good to like be humble and be like, hey, look, I'm a pro player and this guy's not, but he has something to teach me.
He has like 2,000 Brood games.
Yeah.
Come on, let's take some advice.
It's like Purge took the time to figure out all these ward spots. Like he has something to teach pro players. So
I agree.
it's definitely something
Yeah.
where a lot of players would just be like, oh, I'm not gonna.
I think there's a big misconception.
I'm thinking of AM. AM's just
Oh.
sitting there. It's like, where's that word? I want this farm.
Oh, he's gonna
He's cutting
be a
it
Battle
down.
Fury through the trees at the top. Does he find it? No.
He gave up. They're gonna bring courier.
Yeah, they should.
Come on,
Oh,
come on,
no.
unusual tickle.
It must be so frustrating. Stood there for a good 20 seconds.
Alright, so Newbee Young, next Roche coming soon. Are they in any rush in the game? Like, is there any threat of a late game AMSF? Or are they just like
Not really.
happy to farm?
I think you're happy to farm. You can just push later with the Shadow Shaman with wards if you
And-
really want to push high ground. They do have ways to end the game, and then of course it really stacked
I
PL.
feel they should probably do some damage to tier 3s or even take down tier 2 whenever Shadow Shaman wards are up. Aegis is down. Maybe they're just waiting for that. Getting the Kyros, more DPS onto their towers as well. I think Newbee definitely just wants to play it safe.
I think AC Aegis is a very good timing window for them.
Breaker's actually pretty farmed too. BKB.
Yeah, everyone on this dire side outside of Shaman has good farm. And Shaman at least is looking at a decent axe timing. And is out farming the Shaker anyways. Who's a
Probably finish it by 32. Shadow Fiend's getting gone on.
Yep. I see YK, no ulti for you. And that's an Iron Shell as well helping out. So
Should have ran a little bit more to the fog instead of ulting in plain vision, knowing he has ulti still.
Well, this is not looking good for DK.
Roshan respawn. Looks like they're trying to counterplay a anti-mage gank.
Yeah.
Shaker's not
And these aren't
that quite in position.
Yeah, I was about to say the two supports alone were not going to be able to counterplay. They need the Shaker if they're looking to get kills themselves. Let's see if this works. There is
I mean, the
room to dire vision.
three players on like bottom or of Radiant, they're just bottom net worth. Dazzle, Rubik, and Earthshaker.
Top tower is under attack.
And none of these are heroes that can get farm at this stage. AMSF will just soak up all the farm.
Mhm.
So they're going to remain down here.
I feel they definitely do need another core or even support that needs a bit more farm.
Looks like decent anticipation by Newbee. They're going to smoke and see if support's hiding around.
It's the double play right here, taking Roshan and smoke ganking towards top lane or moving over to
Well,
top.
actually, stop taking Roche for a little while.
Well, they're ready to make the play on top. They were very close, closing in on them.
They're pinging out. Darkseer kind of on the hunt. We'll see Dazzle from the high ground here. And with, yeah, Shadow
Oh.
Shaman. Dazzle kind of caught out. Probably looking just to
This
drop
is
some wards.
good awareness from DK knowing that they were ganking, but it's unfortunate Dazzle got caught off there.
Yeah.
They're still anticipating someone farming up top, trying to get a easy pick off.
Well, can they? I
to
guess the,
delay the game.
Echo can find a solo kill. Is the
Yeah, I mean,
ideal
he has
scenario.
max enchant. It's a lot of damage.
They might be able to get the gem too. Darkseer has, I don't know. They had to do Do they have enough damage before he pops BKB?
Darkseer is tanky. He's at 1500 HP. Shadow Shaman would be. Oh, they're even hunting up here.
Wow,
They know.
Oh,
Wow. That could have gone very badly for Shaker, I imagine.
if only he warded up there, actually. Oh, no, he doesn't have it on him. Sorry. I thought Rasta did. Kuros actually finished. They are ready to push.
Yep.
Who picked up the Aegis? Was it Quap or
This
PL?
PL.
I don't know. Well, no, Quap definitely should have. He's the one with the Kuros. He's the one that's going to be doing the damage onto the tower as well, or DPSing. Normally the tower siegers are the ones that take up the Aegis.
AM will run into a couple of heroes here. They drop the wards and Orchid as well. Post Manta Orchid.
No, he Manta'd in his hero AFK while the two illusions were attacking him. So that's how they figured it out.
That's easy pick off on the AM, who's now going to be likely forced to buy back just to defend high ground.
He needs some lessons on illusion microing, Jimmy.
Yeah. No, he Manta'd and his hero's just standing there and two illusions are hitting him. Quap's like,
Jimmy,
okay.
the expert on illusion juking.
He is.
Actually, Merlini, you inspired me back in Dota 1 days. The jukes.
Please. No need to be humble, Jimmy. We've all seen our illusion plays. I really like your no hands play.
I don't know. Come on.
That's actually the best.
Hey, that's not a Jimmy play. That was initially a Jigglebilly play.
Oh.
He did the no hands offlane wisp. Have you seen that? It's
I have not seen
legendary.
it.
Oh god, this plays with no hands the entire time.
I don't know why I even did that.
He's just streaming and like doing his thing where he's just like dancing on stream and no hands in the offlane, playing like 6
amount of times
KMR
he's been
games.
banned. He's been banned so many
Yeah.
times on Twitch.
Well, does he even play anymore? He was on like eHug for a while.
He tried and he tried to make an alternative account and.
No, I'm not talking about streaming. Like, does he play pro?
No, yeah.
pro?
He's
Okay.
just. I don't know. I think he changed his ID, but I haven't seen him around as far as
Okay.
I know.
Old
Like
Jigglebilly.
he was pretty high skill. Like he was decent.
He was good. He was humble, but not at first. Became humble, and I don't know what happened after.
Okay. This game looking like it's close to being a wrap. They haven't got to lane of racks yet. AM did not have to buy back. They didn't have the Serpent Wards, which is likely what they're going to wait to push with.
2.5 minutes left on Aegis. So
2 more kills for Newbee. Or 1 more kill for DK. What?
You know, the first one I'd be keeping an eye on. I didn't even realize we had 2 setups for dankness.
Or dankness or throwy.
you're good, Jimmy.
I am. I just realized that.
Which one?
What's it gonna be?
Well,
There it
do you
is.
want to put a bet on it? Which one's it going to be? Spirit
It
Breaker.
looks like it.
We may be looking at the first one. Nope, he
Oh,
sucks
this
here.
is the 3-2-2.
Oh, Sonic Wave is there. Is it going down? There's 1 kill.
The dream.
The second. Well, 1 dream dies, the other is fulfilled. You cannot have both, but I'm glad we got one of them.
As soon as I saw the vacuum on those two, it was over, man.
Oh.
Does Rasta have Aghanims now?
Yeah.
I'm sure he
Yes.
does. Okay, this is the push. This is Rax.
And yeah, PL will go in the front lines, has BKB. And his teammate just
oh,
to take out illusions.
aggressively.
Yeah, has BKB. But I guess he knows he's got that second wave of an Orchid.
BKB!
Oh, QD goes in. That's a big mana void.
Ah!
AM not going to get the quad.
Ooh!
It's like you're having a massage
Yeah,
there.
that's
Like,
what I was about to say.
ooh, ah. Very nice.
Shadowfane actually bought out too.
Yeah, and
Heal to fall.
The fact they don't kill the quad with that mana void is
A lot of damage.
That's,
Ooh.
that's trouble. Guild dies once. Can they get him a second time?
Oh,
That-
the raise!
The raise!
That will
Wow.
not go
That
well
was
with
a
his
double kill
resume.
right there. Oy.
That raise though.
Whew.
The echo
That
though. I
was,
don't know.
was that better or worse than Earthshaker's Fissure?
That fissure was pretty. I don't know. It looked like quick cast though.
Do you want to use Quick Cast with Earthshaker?
I think so.
No, it could be good.
I guess you can still cancel it even
I
when you're
don't-
using
I
it,
don't
'cause
use
it's got
quick-
it's got animation, so you
It
just cancel
depends
it.
on the preference on the player.
If you're used to quick cast, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't use quick cast at all, so.
Do you use Quick Cast, man?
Yes, for most spells.
Hockey's like Hex and stuff, I guess.
Hockey's like Hex, Blink, obviously.
I heard it was really good with Tinker, for example.
Yeah, it is.
So
you
many
save
less
yourself
buttons.
like 10 keystrokes. it's hard to get used. Like the worst is having a TP scroll on your quick buy, because then when you double click it, it'll go to where your hero is. So it'll keep you the closest tower next to your hero, and then you just look like an idiot. I've died like I would say at least 10 times.
How long did it take for you to get used to it?
Probably less than it took time than it took me to get used to legacy keys, or sorry, QWER.
Gotcha.
It's faster. If you don't use it for blink, you definitely should, at least for blink.
I feel like
I heard about that.
moving to QWR is like quite hard because you have to. It's learning something new. Rather than matching a spell to a hockey, you have to match the skill to like which order they're in.
You're legacy, right?
Yeah, I'm legacy.
Yeah, me too. Old
Like,
school.
because some people say, oh, it's like this hero's Q, and I don't know which spell their Q is because I can't picture which order their spells go in. I know on most heroes, but
I'm
not
using
all.
my E. I'm using my E, but
Like
what is that,
Yeah.
guys?
Like,
I look at roster or something. It's like, oh, you're using your shackle.
yeah, like
whatever it
Shackle is Shackles his Q? I don't even know.
Shackle's E.
Shackle's E.
It's
Exactly.
RDEW.
No, I actually do not know Rasta's QW, like which would be QWER.
I tried switching over. It was too hard to adapt.
But there's like obvious benefits to switching to
Yeah, it
quick
definitely
cast,
is.
but
Definitely is.
I feel switching to QWER does not have obvious benefits.
And now
But
when you're playing Dota for like 12
No.
years, and
I also had quick cast on Queen of Pain, and usually you like press blink and then you wait and then you click to blink. I blinked like where my cursor was, so I like blinked like 2 feet, like in the middle of 4 heroes. A couple of
the
times.
smoke! Oh, they've got gem,
Oh.
I guess. Yeah, they got gem on Rubik. Okay, just a shaman kill, but
they
that
echoed him.
I was worried about the quick cast hex, you know? If he goes for the totem or the fissure, you get
Oh,
hex.
good. Oh, good catch right there, actually.
Charge away!
Oh, crap.
You can't.
Wait, did Shaker not have fissure?
Well, he's BKB.
He already
He's
used it.
used it already.
Yeah, they didn't have much to sales. If only he had Echo. Wait, what did PL buy? He doesn't. Look at the Courier. No, Courier should have something. Okay, Scotty.
Almost. Quap with a hex now as well.
What's AM's farm looking like?
BKB and 3k. Oh, 4k almost.
They should be. He should be banking on ulting Quap when his team's around, and
Do you go Abyssal here or?
it's the. I feel it is the build.
Just so you can
More damage, more lockdown.
Just jump the Quap and go for the Manta Mana Void and hope she dies.
Sounds good.
Like, look at
It's
the
very
last
good
fight.
because you can have fissure and you have lift as well, and if Quap dies, then it's you're Gucci, man.
And this PL has not actually done all that much.
Oh.
PL has not been a huge threat in these fights. Oh, Quap with a Blink Hex. That was a fast little piggy.
Squirming left and right, man. Didn't know where it's going.
Nice try. Okay, well this is definitely AM buyback. This could be the end here. Let's see.
He didn't get the melee rack top with the wards, but
He definitely has to buy back here. Earthshaker, how long on Echo here? Like 20 seconds, I say. 30 seconds.
Visual delay. They.
Do they have Aegis? Quap? I think Quap might have it. I
No.
don't think so.
No,
Okay.
Expired.
It was on the PL. The PL died when they pushed up.
Okay, now Radiant's
Next
Courier
rush
died.
soon.
Anti-Mage, what do you buy now? Once you buy back, you have 1 item.
Flaz?
Doesn't how
With-
much does buyback about?
You
No,
could- I think
he
you
can
buy
buy
Vlad.
Basher. Should buy Basher.
He doesn't
No,
have money for. Oh, 2.9. He's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sell your poor man shield, get Basher. Oh, Blink Hex coming out onto SF. SF gets vacuumed him as well. He's getting low. He's going to be brought down. And
That's a
That's-
4-man
that's
Sonic
that.
Wave.
okay,
Buyback, buyback.
AMC
One time Magua against the world. That's GG.
This Quap 14-1-8. Yeah.
This is best of one, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. That's
DK
it.
are out. Newbee Young go through the playoffs to meet Newbee Classic. Normal Newbee. How and Moo.
How and Moo. Remember those guys since Tong Fu days.
Yeah, they should be solid. They should. To me, Newbee, if they play well, or could even be on par with IG, who's also in the qualifiers. So
Why are a classic newbie?
classic.
Classic.
Newbee.
Come on.
Classic Newbee.
I don't know.
Yeah. And classic Newbie should crush Newbie Young, but it's
Yes.
never that Newbie Classic team is.
In a best of
You
one,
never
anything
know
can
what's
happen.
happening.
But
But
best of three, I think
yeah.
Newbie is gonna.
Yes.
It could be 2-1, but it could. I wouldn't be surprised with the 2-0 as well.
And Newbie won their group. I don't know if they went undefeated or not.
They
but-
went 3-1-0, so only lost 1 game.
Okay, and that was to
Tong Fu.
Wings. Tongfu. Okay.
To
I'm
bottom-
surprised Tongfu got last in that group. Tongfu was all right, but I don't know.
Production.
That's a chip or two. We're doing double chips. Production not here when the game ends. We're just stuck on this screen, guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's doing your best roll
Production.
impression. Yeah, so up next we have IG versus Wings. So first from Group A, second from Group B, and then
Nice.
SCA playoffs. Forgot the lights. Forgot the lights. What is?
What's up, right? Forgot the lights.
We're doing doubles because
We're
we're
doing
almost
doubles.
over. So
It's only 1 day left.
we're at like the 24 hours left because I guess
Failfish production.
everyone does double. So, I mean, that game wasn't too much to say. Corp just owned everyone. I don't know.
And Shadow Fiend had a really poor game.
Yeah, it wasn't even like he got ganged up on. He just played pretty badly. It seems like.
Yeah, Newbee had a good dire ward in their jungle, stole their stacks. Shadow Fiend, I don't.
The bounty, even the whole bounty rune.
The bounty
thing was
rune,
like a
13-minute
disaster.
Midas. He should have just gone treads. Aquila, he would have flash farmed much better. Got much more farm actually. And Dazzle really sacking himself with 3 sets of sentries before boots, 4 sets, and of course the courier obs. I don't know. They should have just played it standard where they just safe lane the AM or Shaker off lane with maybe a Rubik or Dazzle kind of supporting, lingering around mid, getting stacks, and it would just been, I don't know.
Well, DK
stable.
live up to their name. Scooteria.
Scooteria.
Be stable.
Well, they lost, but they're consistently mediocre. Perhaps that's their thing. No disbanding though. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. China playoffs will begin with IG versus Wings. This is Demon and Merlini joining me. We'll have more Dota 2 coming out for the Frankfurt Majors qualifiers. See you guys soon.
Peace. To Merlini.